Voila. Alright, where'd my knife go? Figures. So, we could probably get us a little more light. I have to be careful too. Gotta take the dogs to the groomer at 12:30. So, I like the instructions they give with these things. Looks just like the other one. Let me clear out the whole garage. They come numbered. Last time they came numbered, they were a little off. No worries. So you want to separate them by their number, or number 1, you know. And you got to be careful because you'll mix number 6 and number 9 up. It doesn't indicate up or down. But they're all kind of pretty much the same, so it really doesn't matter. You know, they serve a function, and actually some could serve 2 functions, because 1 and 2 is probably the same bar, you know. Like, I mean, it doesn't take a moron to figure out that these particular ones are the hanging bars that you hang on. Now, as you can see, they're not Gorilla Grow. I'm a 250-pound man. I wouldn't put no weight on that. But you know what? All it's got to hold is about 45 pounds, so that is more than enough. I don't need to pay an extra $200 to go bigger and better. Comes with these really tiny Ziploc ties in there. They're just crap. Of course, it's from China. What do you expect? These little zip things, these things right here, they're Velcro straps. These are kind of what they expect you to hang your hood with. No effing way would I ever hang a hood with these over my lights. What they do work good for is the fact that the vents, the side vents, the rectangular ones, well, these are some of the better instructions I've ever seen. So, looks like it's 2 pages, but it's only 1. Anyways, let's get you a gander of all this. Basically, sorry. Get you the part list. You don't really need that. You know, if you've ever done a tent, you know, lay your whole tent out and put your stuff in it. You know, pretty basic, right, guys? Alright, enough of that crap. I'm not even going to use them. I'll use them a little bit just for my numbers, but that's about it. I mean, I've put tents together dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of times. So, oops, that didn't sound good. tunes. I agree. You don't want to listen to me hum. I'm sure you can't even hear that, but I can. Oh, always important. Here's the bottom tray. I highly recommend using this. If you don't, you will rip the bottom. I have ripped the bottom in my big tent. A small hole from moving stuff around, and I should have had that thing in there, but I didn't. So it was my bad. Top, because that's got the virtual sun on it. Yep. Ooh, this is nice actually. I kind of like how they ship this. The bigger one was a little more difficult. There's the way it'll open. Now, if this is a big old gorilla tent, it might take 2 people to freaking put together, man, because those are big tents, man. That must weigh a ton. Open her up, spread her open. Get her to the 4 corners. I'm not even going farther than that, because I'll get my base in. I may even put the drip tray in first, then put my base in. No, because the drip tray is smaller. That wouldn't be cool. And then I'd end up having to do it again. These are kind of oversized. I bet it's over 4 feet. We'll measure it when it's up. Alright. So what they don't have, if you can see, I don't know. Let me look in the camera and I'll tell you. You may be able to see it. But here's the vents. I'll show it to you. Here's the vent. It's sideways. It's rectangular. But they don't have anything to hold them up. So instructions say ba, 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 ba. I would assume, it's kind of hard to read the instructions, but I would assume that this is going on the bottom and it will fit right inside here. Uh-oh, I got text messages, and then I'm going to bet that bad boy go right there. Got my tape, I'd probably be able to measure it. Alright, take another, it says I can use 3 and 4 to each 0, 1. So here's a 4. Now, another number 1 will stand up on her own too. Alright, here's another number 2. But we need a 3 or a 4. So, I know where those go, I know where that goes. Here's number 3, sweet. Now room. I'll move it over a little bit so you guys can see, but I don't want to be a complete idiot and look like I don't know anything I'm doing. Watch, I'll probably build it all backwards, huh? Nope. Looks like it's going to fit very, 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 very easily. Voila. She's in. Now, will she fit this way? See how much of this you're seeing. You're seeing a little bit. I love this. All right, give me a number 1. Ah! Give me a number 3. 4. That works. Net. We're in. Booyah! I got a 4 and a 4 facing each other and a 3 and a 3 facing each other. Maybe call it dumb luck. So, it says insert poles 5 and 6 to each number 2 connector on the other ways as shown in picture 3. I am going to assume 5 and 6. Right here. Take a 6 and 6. Could be a 9. Could be a 6. Take a 2. Insert pole directly here. Now these two don't snap in. Alright? These just connect. These up above have snaps. Okay? These work with gravity. Nah. Cheapo, huh? On the cheapo. I have to leave too really shortly. See if I can get this done in one try. Booyah. Hey man, anybody can make mistakes. Alright, so there's that one. And then I want to use, what number is this? 5. Good. I like to keep them parallel with each other. Whatever, right? Just an anal thing. So I'll do something like this. See, clip it in. Hard part's probably gonna get the stupid 10 over the top. My rod right here too. 6 or 9, however you want to look at it. Of course, in the big tent, I did have numbers up to 9. This one obviously only goes up to 6, I think. Well, it might go up to 7. Yeah, it does. I got 7, 8, but no 9. Nah. Wonder what the other one went up to. 12 maybe? I don't remember. Whatever, dude. So, you could go ahead and put all your bars in, but I don't do that yet. They'll fall off, hit you on the head, alright? You gotta get this all over. And I am kind of, you know, you don't want to rip it up. You won't. But you want to be gentle, just because it's not a gorilla doesn't mean beat the, you know, it's a pussy or anything. A little common sense here. I'll get her up there. We'll pick her tent. We're in like Glenn right there, baby. Unzip her down, and she's in. And I actually like to move it down a little bit so you guys can see. I hope you can see. I don't. But anyways, what we're gonna do now, we got this corner in here from the inside. No, maybe not. So we'll come over here. This is where 2 people would be nice, but the 30 by 30 is a much easier setup. Actually, I did the other one by myself, so why not one? There we go. There we go. And there we go. Hold on to it. She's got some force behind her. On the other side, do the same thing. Make sure nobody's caught up. Everything looks good before it gets too tight. Sometimes these tents don't move around very well. It's like 6-inch vents too. So I will have, oh, is that an 8? No, looks like I got 6-inch vents. Really hoping for 8. That's all right, I got a reducer. I wasn't sure, it did actually say on the website it had 8-inch vents. So, we can call them a liar. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a virtual sun 4x4. I'm just getting these flaps down because they make sure that no light shines through. Although I have done tests on these, a little bit of light shines through the zippers. Not enough to worry about. Just the zippers. The thread never shines through. A little dirty from the garage floor. So, open her back up. Hopefully I don't have to leave yet. Try her back a little bit here. She does have little Velcros here for holding up your doors, right? And voila. So, let's take you inside. Sorry, that was tape holding on to some good tape. Here's part of the issue that I was telling you about. Now it has these side vents on the side, right? But they don't have any Velcro up above to hold them up. So it's got 3 side vents. It's got a 6-inch. There's a utility, another utility, another 6-inch, and another 6-inch. Hope that was cool. It was for me. Gotta take my dogs to the groomer now. Peace out.